What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. LexxExpress checking in with a little discussion for WWE 2k22. So in this video, we're pretty much going to be talking about, how good the roster's actually shaping up to be. Chibi or not chibi? I want you guys to let me know in the comment section who's your favorite superstar that has been announced so far that you were not expecting. For me, I thought because Owen Hart signed, his family signed him on to be in AEW and in future AEW projects, I thought that maybe AEW or other companies involved would get Bret Hart too. So the fact that, Bret Hart has already been confirmed that he's going to be in the game, that was a nice little surprise that we got. And then on top of that, Batista, having Batista mentioned already with Rey Mysterio in that, December 2009 match that they had, and they're maybe going to have it in Showcase. So, knowing that they're going to have, Bret Hart, Batista, obviously Stone Cold always has to be in the game. You guys ask me all the time, yo, Lex, who are you most excited for to be in the game that hasn't really been announced? Well, I always bring up guys like Kurt Angle and Batista and things like that because those are the guys that, at first I just got kind of scared whether they would be in the game or not, but after getting a little bit of confirmation here and there and putting on the champ is here. All right, I'm sorry. I had to bring out the little baby belt. I know y'all like it, man. The US champ, you feel me? So, knowing that, you're going to have guys like that, and then you mix in, John Cena, and you got the new crowd like Austin Theory, you got some NXT stars. All we really need for them to do is announce the NXT 2.0 DLC, because we honestly already know that truthfully, they're not going to have NXT 2.0 at launch. It's just impossible considering that just started, a couple months ago. And, yeah, the champ is here. That's all I'm saying. Goldberg will always be Goldberg. So even though we don't agree with some of the ratings they've shown us and some of the, the attires or whatever, 'cause I see people complaining about attires and certain things that they, characters don't have, at least we have like a massive roster. Karrion Kross getting shown at the Up Down Down premiere was awesome, and him confirming it on Twitter as well. I just thought that it was so exciting to see, that, and then William Regal being shown in the screen for GM mode. I thought that was super dope as well. We saw John Morrison's abs in the SmackDown screen. So we've gotten these little reveals and teasers and little cameos, if you will, for wrestlers that have been released. So knowing that there's going to be released wrestlers in the game, it's going to add even more, to the roster ultimately, because those are wrestlers that are not even supposed to be involved with the company anymore because they're not there. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, I want the Fiend, and they're mentioning all these guys, and I'm just like, maybe he makes it, maybe he doesn't. Same for Jeff Hardy. It's a 50-50. We don't know that, but ultimately, even if those guys don't make it, we have the Creation Suite, and it's cross-platform, so somebody's going to make a badass Jeff Hardy regardless. Someone's going to make a badass Bray Wyatt and Fiend version of Bray Wyatt. So, we are going to have one of the dopest rosters ever. Ultimately, with all the stars that are on the main event, the main roster, if you will, NXT plus NXT 2.0 plus all the release, characters and personas, plus you add the legends to it. It's going to be a good old time, man. We're going to be having fun. I'm going to be having a blast with you guys on there. I kind of wanted to do this roster video to celebrate all the people they've announced so far. Has been, I don't want to say overwhelming because it's been so slow. It's been like one per day sometimes, and then they just all of a sudden they'll give you like 20 or 5 or 6 or whatever. Like instead of just doing like a nice show revealing everyone, they've been doing it like that. I think they tried getting a little creative with the roster reveal, not only to keep us on edge and keep us hyped up for the game, but ultimately because they can't announce these stars that are released. I don't think that WWE wants them to promote them in any kind of way. So even though they may still make the cut, they don't want them, promoting people that are not with them anymore, obviously. That's the way I see it. I think that's the logic I'm putting into it. But ultimately, having different versions of Rey, Undertaker is always fun to see that superstars are getting, different years and different attires that we all know and love. So I don't know, it just, something about it just gets me giddy. You know, when I first saw Brock Lesnar with the ponytail, that really hyped me up. When I saw the updated model for The Rock, you know, these are guys that haven't been updated in years, and 2K was so lazy for so long. You know, they've had the franchise since 2K14, and it's kind of been dragging at times. My favorite 2K game was 2K16, and yeah, 17 and 18 were good, and 19 had the 2K showcase with Daniel Bryan, which I really enjoyed. But 2K20 was such a massive disaster that it ultimately didn't even matter who was on the roster. That game was just complete garbanzo. You know, I didn't play. I don't even remember the ratings for half of the roster. They're not even half, or anybody for that matter. Every time that they announce a new rating for these guys, I feel like I've been out of touch with the overalls for the last 2, 3, 4 years. I don't know. It's been a wild ride. So this is one of those videos, especially after the other day doing the little Debbie Downer and kind of complaining about some of the overalls too. I don't want to be that guy on here. I want to celebrate the roster that we are getting. This is one of the deeper games that we've gotten, and I'm excited for it. I want to know if you guys are. So again, sound off in the comment section. Man, I'm done rambling here. The champ has to go because nothing means nothing. Nothing means nothing. Ooh, yeah. How about, me and my son Dominic are excited to be in WWE 2k22. All right, guys, I just had to do the impressions for you. So, thank you. Shush. I'll see y'all later. Peace.